Hi guys, welcome to Retro Bliss Gaming. I'm your boy Phil, and today we're going to be reviewing the Atari 2600 game Chopper Command. I just loved Chopper Command as a kid. I play the game much better now than I did then, but I just love shooting the planes and hearing the shooting sounds as well as the chopper itself and the explosions of the enemy aircraft. Chopper Command is not a Defender clone in my opinion. It is a game all to itself, with a different strategy and objective altogether. In doing my research for this video, I looked at the back of the manual and read some tips from Bob Whitehead and what he had suggested for the game. I'll get to the tips in a minute, but I just found them very interesting because out of all the reviews that I've seen for this game, none of these important tips have ever been mentioned. They are very key to beating the game in my opinion. Beat the game, you say? Well, yeah. How do you do that? Well, it's simple. Just follow the tips from Bob Whitehead and play until you reach 999,999 points. It took some practice and time, but I figured out how to do it. The player controls a military helicopter in a desert scenario protecting a convoy of trucks. The goal is to destroy all of the enemy fighter jets and helicopters that attack the player's helicopter and the friendly trucks traveling below. At the bottom of the screen is a long-range scanner, which will enable you to detect both the approaching truck convoys and the enemy aircraft. There will be times when this scanner will come in handy. There are different levels to the game, in which there are 12 enemy aircraft and 12 trucks in your convoy. There are 10 waves of intensity, progressively getting faster as you complete each wave. The enemy aircraft have what the game manual calls multiple warhead missiles, which split into two after being fired. These missiles can take you out as well as the trucks in your convoy. You score points for shooting enemy aircraft as well as bonus points for the remaining trucks in your convoy in each wave. You start the game with 3 choppers. For every 10,000 points that you score, you will be awarded an extra chopper for a maximum of 6 choppers in reserve at any given time. Based on my personal gameplay and Bob Whitehead's tips, this is how I suggest that you approach the game. First, remember that the convoy is moving from right to left. The enemy aircraft are constantly moving over the groups of convoys, so they are also moving right to left towards you, even if you are not moving. I have found that moving and attacking with your chopper from the left to the right is the best way to attack the enemy. The enemy in the early waves moves much slower, so it's not so much of a problem. But as you get into the faster waves, you will find out that it's hard to seek an enemy going from right to left. There are 3 enemy aircraft in each group, one above another. What I do is approach each group with caution, seeking to take out the enemy at the bottom row. At the faster levels, if I do not take that aircraft out with my first approach, I immediately retreat to the left and approach the group again, trying a second time to take out the bottom aircraft. I retreat with every attempt. Once the bottom aircraft has been destroyed, I use the same technique with the middle craft. After the middle craft is destroyed, I approach the top craft using the same technique. After those 3 aircraft are destroyed, I look at the long-range scanner and approach the next group cautiously and do it all over again until every plane in the wave is destroyed. Bob Whitehead wrote in the manual, and I paraphrased, Chopper Command takes quick reflexes and keen coordination. However, there's a strategic side to this game as well. Your truck convoys move from the right to the left, and so do the enemy formations. Knowing this, you can position yourself to the left side of the screen and start firing as soon as the enemy aircraft appear. Once you get the hang of the fastest level, you should be able to beat the game. To sit down at one time to do this will take about an hour and a half. I personally have beat the game, but I must disclose that I used a Retron 77 and used the pause feature to do this. I'm not sure if I have enough patience to beat the game all in one sitting. Well, that wraps it up for this review of Chopper Command for the Atari 2600. If you like this video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It encourages us to create new content. Check back with us regularly as we are uploading new videos weekly. Until then, have a blessed day, and we will see you next time on Retro Bliss Gaming.